Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today we are in Greece in Olympia. हम लोग रुके हैं Archaea Olympia में. So when we are in Olympia, we will go to the ancient archaeological site, but also the archaeological museum. We're here in Olympia in the early morning. It's still like 20 minutes before it starts. So I think we're in time. हमारे पहले एक बस आ चुकी है.
क्या?
तुम क्या कह रहे हो? I'm trying to
talking to
record.
myself.
Okay.
Whenever I need expert advice, I talk to myself.
Yeah, George is everywhere. आज हम लोग आए हैं ओलंपिया, which is the birthplace of Olympics. It's an archaeological site, World Heritage site, and this is not the view, but I'll show you when we're inside. Lady entrance. She said, "Have a nice visit," and I said, "You too." Ready to pair, it says. हम लोगों ने ऑडियो गाइड डाउनलोड की है because we don't have a guide with us. हम सुनते सुनते चलेंगे. These are the same pebbles we saw at the beach yesterday. Ancient Olympia was like a very small town, a priest town where only priests lived. Sports was something very important in ancient Greece, and so there were a lot of cities which were doing sports. Olympia was one of them, but Olympia was also obviously like one of the most famous one of them. We're at the gymnasium यहाँ पे, and turns out this is like in Olympia the gym is the most important part of the whole complex because the only thing that mattered to Greek people were good looks, and good looks. This was a sign of being the best. So everybody who could afford to exercised. Like most things in Greece, you get to see the Hellenistic, and then the Roman time period of things. We saw the temple of Zeus. That is where this statue of Zeus was found. Almost as large as Parthenon. It's very old, it's very big, it's very tall.
गुड फीचर. बटन दबाया, क्या कर रही है? कॉलम भी तो दिखना चाहिए.
दिख रहा है. थोड़ा सा नीचे. The temple of Zeus is made in Doric columns, and if I'm not mistaken, it's 6 by 15 columns. Very typical in how Greek temples were made. In the archaeological museum later, you can see exactly what was depicted on the gable ends. The left and right pediment of the Zeus temple. Let's go.
That's the centaur side, and this is the other side.
That's a centaur. And when you go to the museum, you realize just how big it was. Even when you go to the site and you see all these like blocks of the temple laying around, you don't really understand the scale of things. And for me, or at least, that was the case. The only not remaining column, I guess, the only reconstructed column in the Zeus temple. This was done for the 2004 Olympics. So when I went to the archaeological museum and I saw the size of the frieze, I was like, wow, this place was huge. We ended up using the guide from eladaguides.com. I can't really find it anywhere. I don't remember where I saw it from. Maybe it was from Reddit, probably, because that's where I find all my that's where I find all my travel gems. But we really enjoyed that guide. It tells you what you're looking at, where you're going, what you're doing, what you're looking at. Ionic order columns. Both of us were really excited about the stadium, to see the stadium. It's about 174 meters, if I'm not mistaken. But neither of us raced, but there were some people who did. We're at the Olympic Stadium where, oh, looks like people are racing up, queuing up for the race. Imagine that, but 40,000 people watching the races. The stadiums were meant for people to stand, so this is stadion, where the concept of stadium comes from. Bhagay tumko? I mean, I am not a very fast runner either.
Even when I play football, I do like very short sprints, of course.
Yeah. Going to Olympia is realizing exactly how the ancient visitors to ancient Olympia must have felt when they came to the site. Most of these people lived in either cities or smaller villages and then traveled once in their lifetime to Olympia to see these games, and that's what must have been so exciting about this whole situation, this whole thing. This is the equivalent, I imagine, to an average middle class person today going all the way to Greece, or someone like me is able to travel to multiple countries over in one lifetime. Wild. You know, in a time period when average lifespan was like 30 years, you could experience maybe something like this once in your lifetime. The winners of the Olympians are the people whose stories would be told or talked about in the entirety of Greece for the next 4 years. Just like being there must have been such a big deal for everybody involved in that process. So just like sort of keep that in mind when you go to Olympia. It's beyond. Wow. कितना बड़ा है ये water fountain. This is Temple of Hera, where the Olympic torch is lighted. We saw there as well, but like smaller. Again, obsessed with these jewelry items. The altar of Zeus. So the cauldron stood on this. It was a tripod for it. It's the same design that you see on those jewelry items. See, the topmost layer is clay, and that clay is also painted on. So everything must have been painted. The treasury pediment. Clay molds. And there is like a mirror underneath it which says, I belong to Hades. नहीं, ये कौन सी movie है? Is this the Spartan costume? Or is this the one in which मैं कह रही हूँ धर्मेंद्र in that movie? I don't know. They were already making glass things.
Glass appeared around 5,000 years ago.
Oh, 5,000 years ago is a lot, yeah? Yesterday we went to a museum. It was an Archimedes museum. Oh, this is the museum. We're here. It's like a science museum with all the explanations, but turns out it is Archimedes was the source for a lot of scientific discoveries, and the museum is a private museum, so इसीलिए it is by donation only, and to support the museum we bought like a souvenir worth 30 euros, I guess. We're kind of excited. I can't wait to put it in my house on my shelf. Like, there are not as many interactive things to it. Usually science museums have a lot more. It was still quite nice to be able to see that. Archimedes is the source of a lot of science and technology in the world, so there is quite a lot to see. It's just not very interactive is all. But it was actually quite fun. Oh, nom.
कुछ भी खा लेता है और उसमें सीड्स हो सकते हैं. Okay. टमाटर पनीर का सैंडविच.
We've had 2 meals in the city so far. Both were nice. Ooh. Oh. There are a lot of sparrows and birds in the city. Yeah, so we've had 2 meals here so far. and both the meals have been good. We had stuffed tomato and pepper, green pepper, Shimla mirch. Then we had this, I don't remember the name, I'll search for it. This was called tacos. Oh, look at the bird again. Oh, I think it wants the food. चलो खाने देते हैं उसको. शायद अपने बच्चों के लिए खाना लेके जा रही है. Anyways, I was saying that the food here is really nice. It's very flavorful, and because they use a lot of yogurt and feta cheese and cucumbers, it also tastes very fresh. Baby girl is taking more food home. Anyways, so it was kind of waiting for me to get up from the table. Also, I think this is like the first time we're not carrying any cash at all. This is the first restaurant in what we're on day 4, and this is the first restaurant which has not accepted card only because the machine is not working. Like they have the machine, but it's not working right now. But apart from that, we've not really needed to carry cash with us, which is kind of cool. I think makes traveling really easy.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. But yeah, now we're heading to Delphi. It's a 3-hour long ride, but I think this is going to be the end of the day. We drove in our entire Peloponnese part of our tour, so we had very limited time in Olympia. But because whenever Google shows you that it's going to take you 2.5 hours, it'll probably take you 3.5 hours. From here on out, we are going to Delphi. There, we will go and see the archaeological site of Delphi. Anyways, so that's for the next video. I hope this was helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions and I'd be happy to answer them. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Continue on E55 for 3 kilometers.
We just crossed the river, and look at how beautiful that river looks. We just crossed the bridge, and look at how beautiful that river looks. ग्रीस में सारा पानी इतना blue है कि it just like makes sense that they have blue in their flag.
I can see 2 different colors of blue.
You can see 2 different colors of blue. दिल की बजरिया बम्बई नगरिया Day 2 of hair. I need to learn how to style my hair on day 2. Curly hair. Coffee. We'll have cappuccino. My eyes are still like... हम हो गए लोग बाहर. लेकिन मैंने सोचा फिर आउटफिट चेक ही कर लेते हैं. Probably Bombay Paisley. And then my earrings, I have this. Is it a cockatoo? I don't know. I see a lot of hair which is just frizzy at this point, but alas. यहाँ पे बिल्लियाँ.